All right, a few more Honda 300 Pro tips. So, I've been doing some testing, and one thing that I've noticed is it's really important to keep your rear wheel track at least as wide as your front. So I've got these nice 3-inch steel wheel spacers in there, which is what you need. If you're running IRS wheels all the way around, you need 3-inch in the back. 2 inches is what I had, definitely not enough. 2.5 is close, but no, you really need 3. So got those bad boys on there, good to go. Another thing, snorkel was leaking a little bit, and so I told you that fitting slides in the box real nice. It does, this part right here, but what was leaking was where this piece goes into here. So you can see in there, that's all sealed up pretty well. The blue does not leak from here to here. It was leaking, like, I can't show you because I don't have 2 hands. It was leaking in that fitting right there, that pops in there. So all you gotta do is fill this up with some goop and stick it back in there. Whatever goop you got laying around. Also, my crankcase breather was leaking. I was trying to use the factory hoses, but as you can see, it had a very small split right there, which let a little bit of water in my oil. Not too happy about that, so I'm putting new hoses everywhere. Also, you might have saw yesterday this was arcing. It's because I had a bad ground on the coil, so I cleaned it up and put a new bolt there and didn't actually mount the coil to that threaded bolt to clean up that ground. That's why that was sparking. I also put the 300X carburetor on here because a pumper carburetor is key. Also, it is key to keep a good filter because these bikes have a lot of rust and stuff in the gas, so get me a nice filter. See all the trash that's in there already? Yeah. You don't want that in your carburetor. Your float's never going to work right. What else did I do? I think that might be it. Fixing the snorkel leak. Oh, my float is sticking a little bit, so I'm going to tear this carburetor down. This is the 300X one I rebuilt, and put a fresh needle valve in it. So I'm pretty sure that's the issue I'm having. Also, I'm getting a lot of water in my gas tank because today I was driving around with water about here for 5 minutes, and this is not 100% sealed, obviously. So I'm sure one of you 300 guys has found a way to snorkel this properly, but I haven't messed with this kind of stuff in a long time because I haven't had a 300. So trying to figure out a way to seal this up better or something. I was thinking to try to seal this or maybe just leave this off and then drill and tap a hole into the tank and put me a barb so I can snorkel it. But even with this off, it's not a 100% seal. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that, but I do need to be able to get that more waterproof. Electrical tape on the spark plug boot. It's working well. I think that's about it. That's all I have to share with you guys. Oh yeah, I also pumped the rear end full of grease because these 300 rear ends don't seal worth a damn. See my grease zerks? 1, 2. Always a good idea to do that. Yeah, but it pulls great with these little tires. Very impressive. The only thing it really needs is a front locker. Still in search of a used Detroit gearless. If I can't find one, I'm not sure what I'm going to do. Really don't want to spool it because I want to make it fun to ride. But I don't know. We'll see. We will see.